I meant what I said, and I stand on it. She said, she texted my phone talking about she seen a screen recording. I shared you the live. I just didn't know that you was about to go live, so I ended up streaming you. But it wasn't a secret. And I literally it's funny that you now you texting me back. Bro, like this is my fucking point. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. You can't be serious. The fuck? If your man on here and he can't control himself looking at somebody in a bonnet and a robe, then you got bigger problems than me, babe. Seriously. Hey, Zoe. Oh, my bad. Hey, Zoe. I see the flag. Sorry, babe. I'm just waiting. Handle me the same way you been handling me. You don't respond to me through text. You talk to me on lives, though. So keep that same energy. I hate when people try to, like, little girl me. That shit is annoying. And I speak clearly. It ain't no misinterpreting what I say. It ain't none of that shit. And I'm not one of them people that's gonna fucking baby you. I said what I said. Now, if what you heard ain't what I said, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I ain't got the patience for that shit. And I'm not no fucking therapist. Talking about you done caught a screen recorder. You ain't have to catch shit. You could have came to the live. I'm to a point where I'm tired. People not going to keep playing with me. I don't give a fuck who it is, what you've done. It's not going to keep happening. I'm really going to start calling y'all out. I don't give a fuck. You don't like it? Don't fuck with me. Period. Because it's getting old. Talking about you seen the screen recording. And that's the thing. It's like you keep trying to come out your body to me about shit that you've been doing to me. How many times you done stream lives where bitches is talking shit about me? How many times you done sat in lives where bitches is talking shit about me? You go in lives and support bitches that barely like you. You don't support my space. And I don't say shit to you. I'm always in your space throwing gifts. Bitch, you not about to keep playing in my face? The fuck? You talking about you seen a recording of me talking shit. Man, I don't give a fuck if they sent it to you by owl. I said what the fuck I said. Period. Come on, man. AJ, why the fuck is you in here, bitch? See, this is what I be saying about you stupid ass, weird ass, stalking ass, bad built bitches. Y'all hoes swear I'm all this and all that, but here you is in my space. Be trying to sneak in on the sly. Okay, take your tired ass on. Bro, I'm fed up. I'm really fed up. I'm tired. I ain't gonna keep, man. I don't give a, bitch, I should be blocked. I don't give a fuck what you happen to scroll through. I should be blocked. I should be. But I'm never gonna be blocked because you already be keeping tabs on me, bitch. Again, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told the last motherfucker. Long as you sitting in my shit watching me, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You could be you could be talking about my child, my mama. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Long as you here helping this engagement, hoe. Cause just know you'll never catch me over there looking at you, loser ass bitch. Never. So whatever it is that you want to call me to appease yourself and justify your obsession and why you so intrigued by me, do what you gotta do, babe. Do what you gotta do. Thank you for the 20. Do what you gotta do, babe. Justify it in whatever way that you need to. Just know it's nothing that you can recreate. This glow, this attraction, you bitches will never be able to recreate it. You'll never be able to recreate it. Ever. Nobody will never be so drawn and attracted to you and attached to you that they swear that you are everything but a child of God, but can't keep their motherfucking eyes off you. Bitch, you'll never be able. Never. And I'm broke. Huh? You got your shit together, bitch, and you still can't keep your eyes off the broke, bitch? That's nasty work. So again, tell yourself what you must. Dust mite. Tell yourself what you must. Long as you sitting here watching. That's all. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for the engagement. Now, back to what I was saying. Fuck. Sometimes my fans be getting out of hand. I apologize, y'all. Hey, Hydro. Back to what I was saying. I'm waiting. Y'all be the type of people that money determines your disposition. Money determines your countenance. My principles remain. The shit that I will and will not allow remains. Period. And it ain't never gonna be a time where see, that's that divine intervention. That's that divine intervention. I was already live. That's why I didn't. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm really done giving people views, bro. I'm really done giving people views. Listen, literally, shut me up so quick. Like, man, don't even say that, bro. Shut up. In the words of Meg Thee Stallion, I feel like I gotta just realize with a lot of y'all that y'all some rats and I ain't no mouse, so we ain't finna click. Literally. Because again, I don't care what my circumstances is. The things that I stand on is gonna remain. They're not gifting me because most of the people that support me know I ask for people not to give me, not to pay TikTok, and to just cash at me. Hence the cash app that I just got. But thank you for keeping tabs, my baby. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't. You can't. You cannot make it up. How you watching but you ain't paying attention? Are you okay? I'm good, Sierra. Thank you. I mean, yeah, y'all can gift me. But I didn't get on here for gifts. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I didn't get on here for gifts, though. I got on here to talk. Thank you. Girl, do you need some followers or something? You need some attention here. Let me help you out, baby. Thank you, Sandra. Let me help you out. Come on out. Oh, I've never seen that one. That was pretty. Thank you. Oh, she ain't shitting on me. As she's watching me, free of charge, voluntarily. She's proving my point. And I invited you up. Why you still in there? Why you still talking? Dang, Sandra's showing out. Okay, thank you. Period. I'm giving you what you're looking for. What's the hold up? Cause see, all you had to do was leave. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. All you had to do was leave, babe. And see, you thought you was being funny, and now look. I don't be getting y'all. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Grove. It's okay if you can't afford to give. Okay with the roses, period. Okay with the rose. Not if you hit the light. Thank you, Carla. Like I said the other day, as I sit and think about all of the very much so intentional and voluntary effort it takes. It was a bonnet I was thinking about putting in my collection, but I thought people was gonna think it was too ghetto. And it took forever and ever to get here. But my best friend sent it down with a couple of other things. But that's the thing. They do like me. They love me. That's why they always here. And even when they get blocked, they find themselves in the hallways and they on burner pages. Yeah, they love me. They just can't seem to come to grips with why. And so instead of just admitting, damn, I'm kind of attracted to this bitch. And not attracted like physically, but attracted like you cannot stop watching me. It's like, it's impossible. It's motherfuckers that I done had blocked for months that can tell you everything I've done since I've been in Texas. How you even know I'm in Texas? I had you blocked since Ohio. So it's like, again, the words coming out your mouth, and I'm an actions type of bitch, right? The words coming out your mouth is cute, right? But most of y'all I don't know, right? So you're here unbeknownst to me. I'm not friends with y'all. I don't follow y'all. Again, I don't know you. So I definitely don't follow you to share the live to you. So you're willingly here and voluntarily here because no one asked you to be here, right? Then, and I said this earlier, I don't know anybody that goes to restaurants and eats food they don't like. I don't know anybody that listens to songs they don't like. I don't know anybody that watches shows or movies that they feel are boring or derogatory or offensive. I don't know anybody that purposely goes around people that they feel are bummy or dishonest or disloyal or thieves or scammers or whatever. I don't know anybody that does that. So it's one of two things. It's either you are the person that you saying I am, and that's why you're attracted to me, or you don't really think I'm that person, and you love me, and you want to make excuses instead of just accepting it. Either way, the joke is on you, not me. It's not a reflection of me. I'm purposely letting you rock out because you're proving my point. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not upsetting me. I'm really not even too much paying attention to what you're saying because, again, you just helping my life. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Analytics gonna be cool for this one. Off you alone because you talking so much. That's what I said about the whole sending people to drop emojis and people's like, what the fuck do I look like sending somebody to go help somebody else's engagement? That's crazy. A lot of y'all don't even know TikTok got a not interested button because the thing is, you're you're very interested. And I'm just here to tell you, baby, whatever it is in me that reflects something in you that you don't like, it's okay. It'll be all right. If it's my bluntness and the fact that you be wanting to say some shit with your chest, but you can't, you be all right. If it's the fact that I live in my truth and you don't, you be all right. If it's the fact that I'm not a yes man and I'm not a groupie and I don't give a fuck if it's 1,000 people that say I'm wrong if I know I'm not, and you can't, you sway with the wind, you be all right. You personally, AJ, if it's the fact that you feel so inferior as a grown-ass woman that you compare yourself to toddlers, right? You so interested in a man's approval that when you don't get it, right, and he doesn't care what you're talking about, that you are so upset and enraged that you lose your mind to the point where you talk about the children, not the man, but the children. So if you envy the way that I really be eating you bitches up with no effort and y'all claim to be doing so much better than me, you be all right. If you envy the way that I really don't be paying you bitches no mind, because y'all don't matter. Yet y'all claim I don't matter, but y'all still be around, you be all right. If you watch close enough, you probably could pick up on a couple of real nigga activities. I have one child, and she's good. But I ain't concerned about nobody else's kids. I'm concerned why you compared yourself to a child. I'm not concerned about the child at all. She's a beautiful little girl. It looks like she's well taken care of. I'm concerned about your mental state and why you ever thought that as a grown woman it even sounds right to compare yourself to a 5-year-old in any context. But I like how you just tried to switch that up. I'm not stupid, baby. You're somebody's grown adult seed. You're nobody's kid. Look up the definition and run it back. You're a grown adult. And you only even use that point when someone else said it. So don't do that. The fuck? That wasn't your point at first. Oh, no, me and HB didn't fall out at all. At all. Oh, now I see why you compared yourself to a 5-year-old. It makes sense now. It's the edges for me. It's the edges for me. Yeah, I finished twisting it, but I'm interlocking it now, which is taking forever. So I just been doing it in sections. Thank you, Sierra. I just been doing it in sections. It's taking much longer than a twist. But I'm excited about it. I'm like, bro, I should have did this years ago. I was so scared because it's like so permanent. Then I get hot. I'm quick to cut my hair. So I was like, bro, I don't want to lock my hair up. And then I got to cut all my hair off because I regret it. But as soon as I seen my hair in these micro twists, I was like, oh, yeah, I love this. Yeah, I instantly, soon as it was done, instantly fell in love. Instantly. I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. Y'all, so I accidentally, like, shaved off half my eyebrow. But I actually kind of like it. Because I didn't get them waxed. I just shaved them myself. But I was irritated when I was doing it. So I, like, shaved half of it off. I was mad as fuck. Like, bro, no. I was like, oh, you can kind of see the little pattern too. Girl, cause like, anyway. Never had braids or a particular style. Perk up a white frosted mom. Oh, you gotta get you some braids, mama. You gonna look good. I can't wait till my shit long. Y'all gonna be able to tell me Nathania. He put up on me yesterday and we talked. He a long talker too. I looked up, I have been sitting in the motherfucking car for 2 hours. Like, dude, I gotta go. Now, we've been talking too dang long now. But yes, we're friends still. You gotta keep them on ice for a little bit, you know? You can't be too available. You gotta keep them on ice. And then I don't know nothing about Texas men. So I definitely gotta keep him on ice for a second. Because one thing about me, y'all got to remember my past, right? And one thing I do know about Texas men is they like Memphis men. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. And I ain't having it. So, got to keep him on ice, baby. Hey. But he's a nice little person. He kind of short, though. When we was talking yesterday, we went to the store to get some backwoods. And he got out the car. And he was short. Not like too short, but like he's not that much taller than me. Like we damn near the same height. That's what I'm looking for, Carla. It ain't gonna hurt. Go on and get him, girl. And we got the same type of hair. And it's halfway down your back. Listen. Go on and get him. But Carla, look, that's what I'm trying to find. I've been out here. They ain't even country like that. I thought I was gonna come down here to some horse riding, cowboy boot wearing, moonshine drinking cowboys. These motherfuckers are some city slick bastards. They trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm trying to find me somebody with some acres of land and some chickens and shit. Cows or something here. I'm like, hell no. You motherfuckers, this ain't New York. Y'all supposed to be country. Where's the motherfucking banjos and shit at? These niggas down here. I said, shoot, I'm going to have to give me a Mexican or a Caucasian. I do think I have a couple of things on my TikTok shop as far as like bonnets and stuff. I'm going to add, if y'all like this one, I'll just add it to the thing. Y'all ain't got to get it from me. I'll just add it to the TikTok shop. Y'all can get it like that. You got a backyard and some squirrels. Ain't you taking? Now, don't be telling me you got a backyard and some squirrels. But listen, I'm gonna get out here in Houston and find me a cowboy somewhere. I got to find a rodeo. Oh, well, look, let me follow you back. I like squirrels, too. I got to find me a rodeo. That's my homegirl said. She said, find you a rodeo, girl. That's what it be. I said, all right, bet. I'm going to find me a rodeo. Get in trouble for wearing what? Locks? If that's what you mean, yeah, baby, you can't. But you can always appreciate it, though. You can always appreciate it. Where y'all think the Cowboys be at? J. Paul, Chris Ardoin, or Keith Frank? Here, let me screenshot that. And Almeida, that came up too. All right, bet. I got to find me. I'm serious. I really want to be a country wife. It's what's in my heart. Go out and feed the chickens in the morning time. Release the hogs. Tell the kids, pull up them britches. Hey. Get out of that cornfield. Now, satin is for everybody. No tension is good for everybody, especially white tea people, because y'all hair is so fragile. So satin is for everyone. H-Town, well, I'm the newest Houston hottie, baby. Listen, a Mexican or a white tea man, I hate it. I hate it. But it's like, who's gonna play around with these? Listen, the north side. Where the north side at? I gotta find me a husband, y'all. I'm about to be 30 years old. Shit, I ain't even gonna be able to have no more kids in a minute. Well, not even able to. After a certain age, it's a wrap. Crane, I'm trying to get someone who loves me for me. We are our shit. But the thing is people willing to do that? Because see, people be saying they willing to do that, then they get around you and they try to change you. And not change you as in growth, change who you are foundationally. This me. If you don't think you could deal with this on a day-to-day basis, stay where you at. You're not going to change my countenance. You're not going to change my disposition. And men tend to come around and try to tame you. I'm untamable. I'm lovable. I'm untamable. And what a lot of men don't get is most women, if they trust you, they'll submit. You do not have to force it. If you're forcing it, stop. Women will give you tenfold what you give them if it is the right thing. But if you do not, they will give you tenfold of hell. Now I do me all the crop top short shoes. Listen, y'all, I can't wait to get some money. I seen some badass cowboy. Ooh, I'm gonna hurt them. I'm gonna hurt them. Thank you for the heart puffs, baby. I'm gonna hurt them. Once I get my money right and I can really dress how I want to dress, I can buy what I want to buy. Y'all gonna think I was from Texas. Only problem is in Ohio was we didn't have a whole lot of places to get cowboy boots. I love cowboy boots. I had so much cow print stuff. I just love country stuff. I feel like I was born in Memphis in another life. Or somewhere in Tennessee. Maybe Nashville. I already know a couple line dances. I'm telling y'all, I love country stuff. I love country music. I love country people. I love sitting out there drinking moonshine. I missed being back because back home, most of my friends like that had property and stuff was out in the backwoods. Y'all know Ohio used to be a big ass swamp. Yes, Louisiana. Listen, I'm scared to get me a Louisiana man. I don't want to lose my mind. You know, they say them some motherfuckers. Hell no, you can't troll me. Get your ass out of here, dude. I'm about to block your motherfucking ass. Who comes into somebody live and asks that? Go read a motherfucking book if you that damn bored. Now that's ridiculous as hell. That's what I'm saying. All that No Children Left Behind was bullshit. It's so many motherfuckers got left behind. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, there's all type of shit going on in the world. Go look up the news. You ain't got to be on live. If nobody you follow is on right now, it's time to get the fuck off that. They too fine. That's the thing. They too fine and they come from a different type of bloodline. I ain't fucking around. Cause see, I'm the type of motherfucker I like to get back. I even got my get back on one of them ninjas. They be the called that motherfucker granny. Now it's a rule on me and the next 4 generations. Fuck no. I'm good. I'm not fucking around. Hell nah. No, thank you, baby. But I love looking at the motherfuckers and I love hearing them talk. Ooh, they'll talk the drawers off you, baby. What made me stop? Girl trauma. I tell girls all the time, Once I realized I was getting to a point where I needed to be under the influence to even be around a T, it was time to stop. I tell girls all the time that from the club to the carpet to the blade, whatever, if you got to be under the influence heavily, a little drink or something, you know what I'm saying? Cool. But if you got to get lit, you got to get zooted out your mind, stop. You have to be in control. That's me. I be on the perks. I was on them too, baby. And I ain't gonna judge you. Let me know if you want to get off of them. I've been clean for a little while now. I talk about that all the time too. That shit is a monster. And before you know it, you look up and that motherfucker riding your back something serious. But that's what I'm saying, Carla. If you have to, yeah, because you withdrawing, baby. That's what that is. It's you not doing it for recreation no more. I'm sorry to tell you that. But it's not recreation no more. It's withdrawal. And that's okay. It's a part of it. But yeah, inbox me. But yeah, Carla. If you gotta numb yourself, then it's not for you. If you feel ashamed of it, then it's not for you. I wasn't ashamed. Anybody can tell you that. I was loud. I ain't give a fuck. Hey, but look, it's cool. Listen, it's cool. Listen. Addiction does not discriminate. We see that. It doesn't matter. And it sneaks up on you. A lot of times people are doing it recreationally. Maybe I wasn't just on the apps. I was a real goer. I was a real live one. Knew how to do it all. Refused to sit in rooms and wait on the phone calls. You can catch me out. Traffic is money, baby, an addict. But not set your watch down. Trick, I've been trained and grab it. Woo! I was a mean motherfucker. Woo! And that's why I said once I realized I had to start. Thank you, baby. Once she means on the websites, like was I just posting online. Once I realized, I gotta get under the influence to be around these motherfuckers, I stopped. Quickest way for shit to go bad is when you're not in your right mind. Because this is what I tell girls all the time. These men, they season. I don't care what they tell you. They season. It is rare to come across a tea that is new. They are seasoned. And they can smell it on you. They can smell that you're high. They can smell that you're drunk. They can smell that you're ashamed. They can smell that you're scared. They can smell that you're desperate. They can smell that you're unsure. They can smell it on you. And when I tell you, they will take the utmost advantage. I made a video about this with old girl from Dude with the Eagles. Ran off on her. She been seeing that man for a year. I don't give a damn if you've been seeing him a decade. I don't give a fuck how much money he give you. On your P's and Q's at all times. Never break protocol. And at any point you realize you're not in control, you need to stop. Because understand what you're dealing with. These men smell that shit. And it wakes up a predatory mode in them. Anytime you're around the motherfuckers, you need to assume that you are with a serial unaliver. Because I say all the time, nobody gives a fuck about the 304 that got left in the room. And you don't want that news to come back to your family like that. So try to get you a job and try to find you some subs. Or see how you can go cold turkey. It's hard though. It's very hard. Because Percocets alter the way that your nervous system reacts. Percocets numb your nervous system. It attaches to your nerve receptors, and your nerve receptors end up getting used to operating, if I'm remembering correctly, at a 15 to 20% level, which is far from normal. So when that's not in your body, You're going crazy. And it is hard to stomach it. It's violent. I wanted to off myself. It was horrible. When I seen the fucking trend of all the perk dances and shit, I cried so hard. Because I'm like, man, these babies they don't understand. It's not a game. That monster will ride your back so motherfucking hard. That's why I will always talk about it, and I would never make nobody feel no type of way, because the thing is, it's so many people that is fighting that shit right now, and they don't want to say nothing. They don't want to be called this. They don't want to be looked at like this. Bro, no, because you cannot do that shit by yourself. You can't. You cannot be addiction by yourself. You cannot do it. I'm sorry about your loss, babe. You can't beat it by yourself. I know who you talking about. I just don't care what you talking about right now. I'm having a conversation. You can't beat that shit by yourself. And more people need to talk about it. Because you know what? Maybe motherfuckers would not think it's just recreational. If more people start talking about what Percocets would do to you, maybe people wouldn't think it's a party drug. It ain't a party drug. That shit will rock you. And then it's to the point now, it's so dangerous. You fuck around, take one, and we'll never see you again. It ain't even the same. Hey, Kiki. When I was doing it, it wasn't as bad. They wasn't cutting them with Fetty like they are now. Now you can't, it's a chance every single time unless you getting it from somebody straight from the doctor. And so many doctors got hit with so much fed time. These doctors don't give a damn if you an addict or not. You got to have they don't be trying to prescribe no opioids. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail. So many people got knocked behind them perks. Listen. I feel for you, Amelia. I feel for you, Amelia. That was me too. That was me too, Hoology. On them bad. And then I really tricked myself, right? Because I'm telling myself, because look, I'm the plug. I'm the one with the scripts. So I'm telling myself, I'm not, what? I'm the one with it. I can take it, I'm the one with it. Until you ain't the one with it and you're still taking it. Until everything that I done got out here and sat in these motherfuckers' faces for and risked my life and risked my freedom for is leaving up out this bitch in droves because I want to get high. Addiction took everything from me except my child and my life and my freedom. And I'm so grateful for that because I feel like it was close. It took everything. Everything. And that still didn't wake me up. It wasn't until you get tired. Once you realize that it ain't even serving you to be high no more. That the high ain't even numbing you no more. At this point, you just doing it so you ain't sick. But you don't feel good. You can't sleep. You still thinking. You still up. You still numb. You taking 2, 3, 4, 5 30s because you not getting high. That's when it was over with. And it gets beyond exhausting. You'll know when you ready to stop. When you look in the mirror and you can't even barely hold your gaze looking at yourself. You'll know. And you might fuck up a couple times. You might fuck up a couple times. Relapse is also a part of recovery. But get back up. It ain't gotta win. I know a lot of motherfuckers that it won against. But it don't have to. And it's hard. It's like when I tell you, I ain't even trying to make it seem sweet, because I swear to God, it's hard. I swear to you. It's like trying to beat addiction. And it's an everyday thing. Please don't get it fucked up. Please don't get it fucked up. It's been years. And on a bad day, I still have to tell myself, don't do it. Don't throw yourself back into that pit, because all it's going to take is one. And I'm good as gone. And I mean good as gone. So it's a conscious decision every single day. Don't do it. Oh, no, you good, baby. You good. I like talking about it because it reminds me, don't do it. Remember yourself curled up in them fetal positions. Remember yourself sitting in them showers. Remember yourself and how you can't drive up the motherfucking block because I got to pull over 3 times because I'm throwing up. I love talking about it to remind myself I don't want to go there ever again. Ever. It was some of the ugliest shit I've ever gone through, and I've been through some shit. But that was a hell of a monster. That was a hell of a monster. And it's something that unless you've gone through it, I really don't think you could truly understand it. It rewires you totally. Totally. The darkness that I reached in addiction, I still cannot conceptualize. It removes the essence of you. So I empathize with anybody that's able to say, I'm in active addiction right now. Because that's the first part. Long as you telling yourself you good, you ain't going to be good. So boxing does help. It does. That's what helped me. And then, unfortunately, you got to get off the subs, too. But it's not as bad. It's not as hard. As long as you are taking them the way that they are prescribed, which is also a problem because you have to remember we're dealing with addicts. Right? And Suboxone is an opioid. It is. So, but it helps. No, I ain't have no withdrawals. But I had withdrawals getting off of them. Oh, the withdrawal. Listen. It's enough to keep me sober. It is enough to keep me sober. I'm not exaggerating when I say I couldn't drive. I couldn't make it off my block because I would be pulling over throwing up. I wanted to I wanted to not be here. I done been through a lot. I done had pews poured on me. I done been great. Childbirth, surgery. Withdrawal was one of the worst possible things because most of the things that I mentioned is either one or the other. Withdrawal is attacking everything. It's no escaping it. Physically, you are going through it. Mentally, you are going through it. Emotionally, you're going through it. It ain't comfortable to do shit in withdrawal. I couldn't even sleep. And I was popping sleeping pills like they were Skittles. Couldn't sleep. Cried all day. Was mad as shit. Couldn't eat. I didn't get cramps in my legs. I got restless legs. Couldn't hold still. Head pounding. Sweating like a motherfucker. I mean drenched clothes soaked. But I'm cold. This shit ain't cool. And that's why, again, when that whole little perk 30 dance and shit was going on, any video I seen, I'm stitching. Y'all little motherfuckers need to stop. Stop. While you ahead. Quit taking them bitches, bro. Please. For the love of God, please. Stop. Because I'm telling you, especially the ages I was seeing, these is babies, man. That ain't no shit. As an adult, that shit rocks you, bro. I couldn't imagine going through no shit like that as no... Ooh, that's got me about to damn near cry. I can't imagine going through no shit like that as no child, man. I couldn't. I really could not. I cannot imagine mentally what that does to these kids. These 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids who is full-blown addicts. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be some type of grand design. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, we gonna keep you in our thoughts. And like I said, inbox me. There is stuff that you can do. It's an app called Work It. You ain't even gotta go nowhere. Ain't nobody gotta know your business. They'll send you them subs and anxiety meds through the mail, baby. Download the app. You ain't nobody gotta know your business. But if you want to get better, you can. And it ain't gotta be until you get out that room. Because the thing about recovery is if you keep telling yourself it's gonna be then will never come. The old folks used to say tomorrow never comes. If you keep giving yourself it's gonna be this day or it's gonna be when I do this, it ain't gonna be that. Because you're gonna get out that room and then it's gonna be something else. You could do it in the room. It's called Work It. And yep, they do take insurance. And private pay, I think it's about $80. It's not very expensive at all, but they also do take insurance. And again, it's right through the app. Take 10 minutes. Pay or put your insurance in. You'll have your medicine in 2 weeks. Maybe sooner, depending on how the mail work where you at. You put it in the comments so we can pin it. There you go. So the Work It app does have anxiety meds also. But if anybody just needs anxiety medication and they having issues or whatever, you can download her or him and you can get anxiety medication. And if you don't have insurance and you can't afford it, go to Farm RX, I think it is, Good Farm or something like that. It's this website you can go to get a discount if you don't have insurance and enter it in at the checkout. Show did, and I'm glad you came too. Make sure you inbox me. If you don't inbox me, I'm going to inbox you. Because now I'm going to be Good RX, yes. Now I'm going to be thinking about it. And I can't wait till your sober date. Because then we can celebrate together. Because I be loving when my sober date come around. And then I got the little app that count my days and count the money I be saving. I don't see the money. But I know that I'm saving it. Because one thing about it, the motherfucker gonna find that bread for them dead. So I be like, yeah, bitch. I'm proud as fuck. Like, bitch, y'all just don't know. That shit is a monster. That shit takes people about this bitch. Do you hear me, nigga? What? I really did that. The fuck? Hey, Jocelyn. Oh, thank you, Carla. I don't know about all that. I just want everybody to be able to live without that monster. Because I know what that monster's like. It's funny, I was just talking to my best friend before I got on here for like a couple hours, and we was reminiscing. She like, you always that big sister, like my homegirl Henny on here too. That's why she was like, I remember what you always help me get my money in the club. I don't know, I be feeling like if I can empathize with you, I want to help you. Thank you, Jocelyn. And I empathize with that shit. And somebody had to help me. Somebody had to let me know, hey, listen, you trying to beat this monster on your own, nigga, you gonna be popping them bitches for a minute. Here, go here and get this. I ain't know shit about no subs. I ain't even want to admit I was at it. Somebody had to tell me, look, you are. No disrespect. I love you. I am too. And you are. Go here, get this. Get off that shit. It ain't serving you. It serves no one. And I did that. Oh, yeah, I sure can. I sure can. I also was recommending that Netflix documentary. Ooh. Thank you, Jocelyn. I was like, wow, when they really highlighted how Big Pharma intentionally put that poison in the hands of America on purpose and told everybody, like, that's why I be like, man, how can you fault addicts, bro? Nobody wakes up and decides, oh, I wanna go down this road. Nobody does. Anybody that went and picked up a pill, picked up a bottle, picked up a pipe, picked up a needle, picked up whatever they picked up, even if they told you they was doing it for fun. Oh, I was at a party, I wanted to have fun. If that's the type of fun you looking to have, something is wrong. Most of the people I know that got addicted to perks, to be honest, if they wasn't trying to numb some type of trauma, they was in legit pain. A lot of people I know that had to go through withdrawals and had to get themselves off of that shit, they was in pain. They had major surgeries. And they was just misinformed because the medical industry told everybody for 30 years that these pills aren't addictive. You can take 120 milligrams a day. It's okay. So it's like, even if you can't sympathize, empathize. You might not have gone through it. Yes, Carla, yes. So there's one called The Pharmacist. And what is the other one called? The Pharmacist is about the guy who lost his son. And then there's another one about the Sackler family. The Sackler family is the family that introduced us to Percocets. The Sackler family is the family that marketed Percocets to America. What is the name of it? Let me see. I don't give my exact clean date to anyone because that's my little, that's personal for me. But I'm coming up on 3 years. But yeah, I don't tell nobody like the actual date. I'm trying to find the name of this documentary real quick. Because I think even if you're not an addict or you don't know addicts, I just think it's important for people to watch. I honestly do. Because even outside of the opioid crisis, I think it shines a light as to Painkiller. That's what it's called. Do they got a trailer? Yeah, let's watch the trailer, guys. Thank you, Kiki.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much more. Join today.
These stores crazy with these subscriptions.
With the U.S. Attorney's Office. You lie, you hurt people, you go down. You ever prosecute a company as big as Purdue Pharma?
Y'all know that name, Purdue Pharma.
Human behavior is
Purdue.
essentially comprised of two things. Run from pain, run toward pleasure. Pain, pleasure, pain, pleasure. If we place ourselves right there, between pain and pleasure, we will never have to worry about money again.
Pain is no longer something we have to tolerate. We have an answer.
How can something legally prescribed be killing so many people?
Tell me what words you associate with oxycodone.
Oxy what?
Oxycoffins.
Excuse me?
Don't put that in the notes. We are under investigation.
Could you tell me everything you know about Oxycontin? You like horror movies?
You will be convincing doctors to take pain seriously. Oxycontin is the one to start with and the one to stay with. The more you prescribe, the more you'll help.
It is now the #1 opioid in the country.
This drug is permeating every part of our community.
You're the cutest little Oxycontin kitten we've seen in a minute.
If it's working, which it is, we can increase the dose. Let's kick you out to 40 milligrams.
It doesn't just kill people. It destroys the families and friends.
You're a drug dealer with a ponytail.
You bought that car with the death of a 16-year-old girl.
They are doing the exact same thing as every crack dealer in America. Except they are getting rewarded for it.
He is in pain. He is addicted to pills, and it's your fault.
They know they are killing people. Richard Sackler,
Hello?
you did a good job making all that money, sir.
Thank you.
If you don't get out of my way, I'll run you over with my car and crush your skull.
Then you'll give me Oxycontin to make it right.
Now, let me tell y'all how much them people paid so that nobody can ever sue them again. So it's a series. I'm not gonna cry. What? Okay, good. So it's apparently been blocked now, but as of August 10th, 2023, it has been blocked. But before that family, because the thing about that series is it's what's called a dramatization, right? So there are absolutely a lot of facts in there, like the Oxycontin kittens. That was a real thing, right? Like all the big celebrations and all the big meetings with the doctors. That was a real thing, right? Like this man taking over his uncle's family business and doing what he did. That was a real thing. The families of these people who have died coming together and suing was also real. The Sackler family was at first allowed to pay $6 billion so that they would be given immunity. Apparently, the Supreme Court has blocked that as of August 10th, 2023. But watching that as a recovering addict was so... It just was like, damn. Damn. And then as a black person, right? When you know so many people who are never going to see the light of day again. Hey, sis. And then you turn to people like Purdue and the Sackler family. Biggest drug dealers in America. Y'all know the difference between the crack epidemic and the opioid epidemic? Y'all want to know why the crack epidemic was a time of criminal reform, drug reform. You know the difference? I could say one big one in the difference. Aside from the number of deaths, aside from the fatality of one versus the other. Exactly. That's what stuck out to me in this documentary, right? When they started dropping, got serious. For it to have gone all the way to the top, to the Sackler family, crack spread like wildfire. And everybody from the dealers to the users got locked the fuck up. Whoever was left alive. I don't have Hulu, you guys. I can't watch nothing if it ain't free. And that's why I talk about, like I don't try to justify the things that we do as black people. Because wrong is wrong. When we take lives egregiously, viciously, it's wrong. But my thing is, when do we get the space everybody else get? Black addicts did not get this. We didn't get news articles humanizing us. They villainized us. They criminalized us. And crack wasn't nearly as deadly. And it didn't come with nearly as much social outfall. It didn't come with nearly as much social destruction. It didn't come with nearly as much fatality. This shit is death in a pill. It's death in a pill. Another thing that stood out to me in the documentary was how the people who were playing the family and the family themselves have never touched a perk. Nobody in their family has passed from opioid addiction, opioid overdose. I say to watch it, even if you are not an addict or know an addict, because it also gives you insight into the medical industry. Because I often think people forget that it is an industry. I think that a lot of people are not unaware that some of the biggest trafficking hubs are hospitals. A large percentage of the people who get locked up for trafficking are people that we trust with our children. Teachers, doctors, politicians, like the one that just got knocked for running a huge trafficking ring. What's that man's name? What's the name of the documentary? Painkiller. No problem. Oh, they finally sentenced that teacher lady too that was trafficking them kids out of that school here in Texas. They gave her life. Pentagon official from Georgia arrested in undercover human trafficking sting in Coweta County. 26 people. An education official. Five days ago in Akron, Dr. Hong Yin the thing about predators is, just like in nature, right? They know to get in prime positions. Just like this Sackler family, right? You heard him say it. Good night, Carla. Thank you so much for the, right. Despite the dog, right? They hate being out there. Just like he said, you know, if we position ourselves between pain and pleasure, predators rarely just jump out and attack, right? Hey, Miss Brenda. They position themselves in such a way that when they do strike, it is optimal, meaning it is at the best possible time. And really one of the only ways that you can do that is to position yourself, right? So when you think about a predator of children, how best to position yourself to be able to then attack a child, right? Well, you become a doctor, you become a teacher, you become somebody that people trust with children, right? Because there's no psychological evaluation that we put these people through. You just have to get a degree. So keep that in mind. Don't leave your child alone with a doctor. You have surgery, tell them to give you some ibuprofen 800s. I promise you it's going to hit the same. If you need it, tell them to schedule for a little hit of morphine. Go on in there and knock off that edge. Don't take no opioids. Because all it takes is 30 days for your nervous system to become used to operating at a delayed state. And see, when that script run out and you ain't feeling good, you gonna think it's the pain that you was feeling before. It's them perks. Do not take no opioids. Tell them to give you some Tylenol 800, some ibuprofen 800, something that's not an opioid. There's plenty of pain relievers that are not opioids. I loved in the documentary when that doctor was like, I've only ever prescribed Percocets twice, and they were cancer patients that were literally about to die. Because there's no reason for anybody to have to take opioids. There's so many other ways. And the problem with the opioids is it does not literally relieve the pain. It just numbs you. Whatever was wrong is still wrong. Same with the trauma. And then the fucked up part about it is you just add an addiction onto whatever the trauma is that you're trying to run from. Because it's not going nowhere. Nowhere. Take it from me. It's not going nowhere. It's going to sit there on the top like oil on water. And then when you start popping them pills to numb it, you just put more oil on top. But you're not bringing the water down. Keep that in mind. Because regardless, you got to get rid of the contents in the cup. And the more oil you pour in there, it's going to get harder and harder. It's harder to clean out oil than it is water. Catch what I'm saying? Oh, what? It's 2 o'clock. Well, listen, y'all. I will see y'all a little bit later. Well, probably tomorrow, child. It's late. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, supporting the live, interacting. It did start off on a bad note, but I'm glad I ended up going live because it was for a reason after all. So I appreciate that. Thank you, love. Thank you. Any reminder to stay sober is a blessing. And if I can help somebody else get